welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. And if you don't want to miss out on future pick a card readings, don't forget to subscribe. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see what is the gossip about you lately. In front of me, I have 4 different options, each with a different number. Choose the one that really calls out to you. If you need more time, you can pause the video, and if you know which one you want, you can go to the timestamp down below. Also, if you have a video request, feel free to leave that in the comments. Alright, let's get started. Group number 1. Okay, so what is the gossip about you? Okay, group number 1. So instantly, before I even shuffled your guys' cards and just thought about group 1, instantly the song that came to me was "Go Best Friend, That's My Best Friend." Okay, and wouldn't you know it, like, as soon as I shuffled the cards, it made me think of the 3 of Cups, and that's exactly what flew out. I absolutely love when that happens. Okay, so you guys, there is somebody in particular who is gassing you up right now, okay? It could be a best friend, it could be a close friend, or just a friend, okay? But I'm definitely getting like somebody of the same gender just like being like, you know, like, woo, yeah, like really wanting to acknowledge you guys. And there's something about them that it's just really hitting them like fully, like how much you mean to them and how much they appreciate you. And I feel like they're just kind of like, they're honestly like telling it to the world lately. And like, they might even be posting about it, you know, and just, they're kind of telling the world like you mean the world to them, you know. I'm just getting this like, their a face being lit up when they think about you and they just want to shout it to the world type feeling. So yeah, that's like the dominant energy of who currently is talking about you. And yeah, I feel like this person really sees you. So, and that's the other thing that's coming through is another thing that people are saying, those that know you, or maybe you've posted about this. I feel like you guys have had kind of a rough past or a rough past year, which I mean, I know who hasn't, and like just like your strength and you really like persevering no matter what is what's coming through strong. And I feel like people definitely acknowledge it, and that's what they're talking about. And it's just, you guys, you're like solid, you are strong people, like whether you realize it fully or not. And I just see you really persevering and charging ahead like stronger than ever in life. Like really, you guys are crushing it right now. That's at least how you're coming across. If you feel like you're not right now, I feel like you will be. Either way, it's the energy that you are currently stepping into, and it's like that is what people are talking about. And I feel like it honestly does serve as like an inspiration to others. Like if you can do it, so can they, you know, that type of thing. Okay, the other thing that's coming through is I feel like you guys are going through like a glow up, and I feel like even your style is starting to change. I feel like you're just stepping into this new power, this new way of being, and really owning who you are, and you're coming alive with the Queen of Fire here. And people, you know, they're finding you to be more attractive than ever. I feel like you're magnetic. Like whatever it is that you're doing lately, like keep it up. And yeah, so you know, it's attractive outside as well as inside. And okay, so on top of that, I feel like you guys are also getting a lot of attention, like more than you're used to, and if not, you will be. And I feel like, yeah, like friend, the word friend or friends is definitely being highlighted for you. So I feel like you're making new friends, you know, and they're probably telling others about how awesome they feel like you are, you know. And I feel like you're also friend zoning a lot of people right now, or like leaving them on red, you know. Like I feel like you're getting hit up a lot, and it's just like, you know, and you don't have time for that, or you're just not interested. Like you just, but yeah, that's like the energy that's coming through. So those people might be talking about it like, man, you know, I just want a shot with this person and they're not like giving me a shot. And yeah. Okay, so the other thing that's coming through though is I feel like it's kind of like that analogy of like, you know, going through like a rough winter and now it's finally like a warmer time of year. I feel like that's how you guys feel. Like you did a lot of inner work, a lot of shadow work, like in the past couple of months, even the past year. And I feel like you're finally like feeling like yourself again. You know what I mean? Like the star energy is coming through for you guys. And I feel like you're really starting to not only feel like yourself, but like really charge forward and really like step into the spotlight, like if it comes to you to do so. Okay, so a lot of fiery energy coming through, and I feel like you guys, you know, it's coming across that you're blazing down this path. For some of you it might be a new path, and I feel like people are talking about that. So for some of you might have made an abrupt change. Okay, and I feel like you have such a fiery energy, often my number ones do, that it's kind of like people take notice, you know, like you might have broadcasted it on social media or told somebody, but it like, I feel like it took off like wildfire, and like a lot of people are acknowledging it and they're admiring it. Like I feel like it seems like some kind of change has occurred, like not only within you, but within your path, and that people are like, wow, like they're really doing it. Like, so it might be something that not a lot of people do. Group 1, if that is true for you, I'm really curious what that is. Let me know in the comments if you feel like sharing. But yeah, there's definitely some kind of talk though about you and your future. And I feel like, again, like whatever it is, not a lot of people do. And that you're like crushing it. At least that's how you're coming across. I know, you know, that it takes a lot of work to do what you do, and people only get to see like the final product, you know, or like the success part, but they don't know all the behind the scenes and the hours that it takes to, you know, pull anything off. But either way, they feel like, wow. So that's interesting. And along with that, I feel like you guys definitely come across like you have a lot going on. So you do come across as busy people, and I feel like people do mention that. So maybe it's hard to pin you down to get together because you've got so many things going on. That's another thing. And it's probably because of this new path, you know? To be successful, it's like, yeah, you know, gotta prioritize, gotta stay, you know, focused and charge ahead, basically. I get it. But yeah, so yeah, I definitely feel though, like as far as like romantic wise, you guys do come across as hard to get, and that people can't quite get either a straight answer from you, or I'm just getting like this kind of like, I feel like you entertain people, but you're not like, you're intuitive enough to know like, do I feel like this person's like a yes or no, you know? And so like a lot of people that hit you up, you're just kind of like, not really feeling it, you know? But it's kind of like they really like deem you though as like being like the full package. So I feel like, you know, I can see like, you know, people kind of mentioning you as an idea and like it not going anywhere with, you know, but yeah, there's definitely talk though about you. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if people showed your pic from social media to people. Like I'm getting that image right now, like whether you give them the time of day or not, like these people are dreaming and crushing about you, okay? So yeah, like you, like your fiery energy of whatever it is that you put your mind to and go forward with, that's these people who are crushing on you, but with the idea of you. So yeah, you know, they're showing people your profile, your social media, and or a pic. And yet I literally feel like you guys don't give these people the time of day. But like the little bit that you do, the breadcrumbs basically, that's like enough for these people, okay? So you guys, you have fans, all right? You've got fans, and yeah, we're talking about you. They're definitely saying though, in particular what's coming through is, you know, they do find you attractive. I do feel like whatever it is that you do and the way that you are is inspiring to people. I feel like this is a very authentic group who is definitely becoming more authentic as time goes on. I feel like you're becoming more that fiery, lively, passionate self who really is starting to speak their mind. So yeah, you know, people are taking notice. Okay, I do feel like somebody actually wants to gift you with something, so that could be coming. People are also mentioning like how deep you guys really are, okay? When I see this, it definitely tells me somebody's been soul searching and really getting to the bottom of what matters and which direction in life they want to go. So I feel like people, you know, they take notice with that about you. Okay, so somebody in particular is coming across like they're kind of upset with you, like, maybe you told them off, put them in their place, but that's coming through for some of you. And I just get this like kind of like, wow, okay then type feeling, like they didn't expect you to act that way. But I feel like tapping into your energy, I feel like it was justified, like it was warranted for whatever reason. So, you know, but that's gonna go for some of you, that's not all of you. Okay, but all in all, group number one, you guys are seen to really be shining with this Sun card here. And I feel like, you know, just when people overall think of you, they are just like, I'm honestly getting real good vibes. Like it's good stuff, you know, like you are a source of light. And now that you're really coming into your own, I feel like it's kind of like you're giving other people permission to do the same thing, to triumph and overcome their challenges and any obstacles and really succeed is the main message that's coming through. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group two. Okay, so what are people saying about you? Okay, group number two. So right away, the song that came to me when I thought about you guys, this was even before shuffling, is I'm so fancy, you already know. Whoa. Okay, so basically the vibe that I'm getting was like kind of like a Libra, classy, I'm all that vibe. And it's ironic that the Justice card was the first card that flew out. This happened with group one too. I absolutely love when that happens. It's like confirmation because Justice is Libra. So yeah, people are definitely, you know, saying like, wow, like, look at you. Like, you guys, I feel like you went through a glow up, okay? And you're coming across like legit baddies. And I know I've said this before with other readings, but like, it's like really apparent though. That's what's coming through for you guys in this reading. Like, it's like such a shift. It's almost like the movie, like She's All That. Almost like you guys had a makeover. Yeah, I don't necessarily feel like that's the case for you guys. I just feel like it's almost like I feel like you guys have had it with the way things have been and maybe the way that you feel like you've been, that you were just like, you know what? I'm about to make a change. And you did. Like, inside, outside, like it's all, outside is basically a reflection of what's going on inside. So it's kind of like it all just like shifted, okay? And you guys are just coming across like, wow. Like, I feel like even your style has changed. The way you speak changes, the way you walk, the way you act. Like, you guys, yeah, like total glow up, total baddies. And along with that, I feel like you guys have been in the spotlight more. And if not, you will be. And it's kind of like I'm just getting like all this attention, like a lot of eyes on you, a lot of, and you know, anybody who's, you know, get used to getting attention knows that along with that, you've got people that, you know, admire you, and you'll have haters, all that. So I'm actually getting that for you guys. Okay, and that's actually coming through with Justice. On one hand, I feel like you guys have people that are admiring whatever it is that you're doing or posting, and other people are like, I feel like people want you, people want to date you, people want to hang out, and then you've got people who are jealous of you, okay? So you've got it all right now, and that is like what people are saying. All in all though, like, you guys, whatever you're doing, it's working for you, okay? Sometimes you guys might come across as being a little arrogant, you know, it's kind of coming through for some of you, like But all in all, you know, just something to be mindful of. People are honestly, though, really admiring this new you, is what I'm getting. And for some of you, you might still be in the process of this change, but for others of you, I feel like you're there and you know what I'm talking about, and you're starting to really like step in and own who you are. So that's kind of similar to group one in a way. So along with that, I feel like you guys, okay, some of you actually may have gone to an event. So like a wedding, just some kind of, could be a date, somewhere where you had to like dress up and maybe you posted about it, and that is also what's generating a lot of attention in the fancy song, okay? Because you guys, you're showing up, you know, like looking all fancy and stuff. It's actually, okay, so this new you energetically is making people drawn to you like a magnet, and I feel like a lot of different people are going to start hitting you up. If not, they're imagining like if they had the courage, they'd be hitting you up right now, okay? And along with that, yeah, you know, I do feel like you have this kind of like a new attitude. You've got boundaries now, you know what you want, you know what you're about, and you know what you deserve and what you expect in return. And I feel like, you know, maybe whereas before you might have played nice a little bit, not that there's anything wrong with being friendly, but it's kind of like now, like you see through people. You see when you're being handed a line, and you feel like, I don't have the time and energy for people who are going to be fake. You know, that's the feeling I'm getting. And yeah, you will cut them off. You're stepping into this very much like, I'm the queen of air, you know, fierceness, a new fierceness. So even if you're a guy, okay, it's a new fierceness. You're really owning your intelligence, you're owning your intuition, and you're owning what you know to be true. So that's amazing to see. Okay. Oh, also, people are mentioning that. Like, I feel like, you know they can't pull one over on you, you know? And why would you want people in your life that do that anyway, you know? But, okay, so along with all that, you guys are also coming across to be, like, people are really becoming, I mean, I feel like they were before, but now in particular, like, really physically attracted. So you guys might be, like, wearing, you know, more revealing clothing. I feel like your makeup's and your hair's been really on point. So yeah, you know, so it's funny because I feel like the women are admiring that, and well, whoever it is that you're attracted to is like wanting you now, you know, like even more so. Not that they didn't before. It's kind of like you're putting out a signal, like saying, hey, whereas before I wasn't really available, I was kind of closed off because I was really trying to heal and deal and process whatever you were going through. Like now it's kind of like you're feeling like, okay, you're feeling good again, you're feeling like you and even better, you know, and now you're like, okay, you know, I'm ready to do this dating thing again, you know, or whatever it is that you want. And it's kind of like putting out an energetic signal to people, and they're responding to it. That's what's coming through for that. So yeah, you guys, you know, people are honestly, they're crushing on you, they're dreaming about you, and I feel like they want a shot with you, okay? So you guys have people like, probably they're going to be coming out of the woodwork. Like you're going to randomly start getting messages, and yeah, people who want a shot with you is what I'm seeing. And I feel like, you know, people are mentioning that to others, to their friends, whoever, like, and kind of, okay, so like group number one, I feel like people are showing your pic or your social media to others. Yeah, and they're like, oh, look at this hottie. Like, yeah, like, I want a shot with this person. That's what's coming through. So, yeah, you guys, you definitely have, like, you've got it going on, and people are definitely taking notice is what I'm seeing. But definitely like physical attraction is coming through strong. So a lot of people are mentioning that about you to others. So it's something that you're doing that's really getting attention. Okay. Okay, somebody in particular though is saying that they feel like you're in denial about your feelings. So this could have been somebody that you were involved with to any capacity, whether it's an ex or just somebody you were talking to, and they feel like you're not really giving them or this connection a shot. And I feel like they're really kind of not happy about it, because I feel like you in your mind have moved on, or you don't, there's something like you don't trust this person. It's yeah, and it's like, but I honestly feel like they think though you two would have made an amazing match, and I feel like you're like, I'm so over the past. So yeah, you guys are definitely coming across like a Sagittarius as well as a Libra. So, you know, more like, I'm getting like more of a free spirit. People are taking notice of that as well. So classy, you know, you're standing out, but yet you're kind of like, I feel like you guys are on the go more than you were. So maybe you're going on adventures or posting you being out. Okay, so that could be also what's coming through. So there's just definitely something with the Sagittarius and movement and some kind of adventure with you that people are talking about. So it could have like, you know how like if you're posting even that you're just like you're out somewhere, and they could be thinking, wow, look at this person living their best life. So yeah, I'm definitely getting though a mixture of people who are, you know, admiring you and also jealous of you right now. Okay, so for some of you, people are saying like they feel like you work a lot, so maybe you don't have a lot of time to hang out with people like you used to. And yeah, that's what they're talking about. All in all though, group number 2, I feel like, you know, you are definitely, like people talk about how, you know, there's just something magnetic about you guys. It's like flirty, feisty, and like carefree now, whereas I feel like it wasn't so much that way before. It's kind of like you're letting loose and you're more laid back than you were. And I just, yeah, all in all, like, you know, I feel like friends want to hang out more and other people want to date you, or, you know, yeah, like they want a shot. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what is the gossip about you? Okay, group number 3. So right away, when I looked at your guys' cards, instantly the song that came to me in regards to you guys is Linkin Park's I Tried So Hard and Got So Far, but in the end it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end it doesn't even matter. Okay, so wow, okay, this is intense. I feel like you guys had a major, what you feel like it's like a major setback. Okay, and because this is a general reading, it's going to be different for all of you. I feel like for some of you this could be like something happened within your family. For others of you, I feel like this was possibly like you were engaged or married and then that ended, or you got a divorce. For others of you, I feel like this has to do with a job. So, and for some of you, I feel like it's all the above. Like something happened within your family, you know, something happened with a job, and something happened with a relationship. So yeah, take what resonates with that. I'm just getting like a lot of feeling like your world's been flipped upside down, and like you're really trying to kind of understand, like make sense of it all is what I'm getting. And I feel like that's why you're drawn to these videos. So there's a lot of swirling emotion going on with you guys, okay? And like this feeling of trying to keep your head above water, and just like a sadness with this, as well as like just, you know, trying to move forward as best you can, okay? And I feel like, you know, all in all, like with these cards, it's kind of like, in this being reversed, it's like you kind of feel like you don't know who you are right now, you know? And it can feel like scary and unknown. And it's just like, you know, you're just trying to do the best that you can, you know, and take it one day, one moment at a time, basically. And for some of you, this will be more in the past and you're like coming out of this now. For others of you, this Could be what you're currently going through. Like, take what resonates. And if none of that resonates, feel free to choose another pile because this is very specific. Okay. So along with all that going on, I feel like that's basically what people are talking about. Like, those that know you, they know. And for some of you may have posted about this. So those that know you know what's going on, and that's what they're talking about. But I feel like it's more in regards to like concern, like they want to be able to be there for you and help you out in any way possible, is honestly what's coming through with the Lovers here. So yeah, I do feel like, you know, you guys most likely have had people reach out to you, you know, and want to help out. And I see a light at the end of the tunnel, though, with the Page of Fire here. I feel like, you know, like I said, for some of you, this will be in the past, and for others of you, you're going through it. But all in all, I feel like you guys you'll be coming out of it, if not already, and you'll start to feel alive and like yourself again, and like things are okay, and you'll start to see that, you know, like it's going to be okay, is the message that's coming through. But yeah, you know what? People are seeing you guys, though, to be strong. With the Nine of Fire, this is like the no joke card. Like, you've been through the ringer, and yet you're still moving forward. Like, no matter how you feel and no matter what's going on around you, it's like you have this strength, this perseverance inside. Kind of like, you know, the eye of the hurricane. You have that center that is like together no matter what's going on that's chaotic around you. So that is what is really being highlighted as far as like what people are saying about you guys right now. So you're definitely stronger than what you probably think. And I feel like some of you are going to be like, no, I know. It's just, you know, life. It would be nice if it would cut me a break. But I do see that, you know, the break is coming. I feel like it's like the star card energy here. It's kind of like there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and yeah, you guys are definitely coming out of that. So on top of all that going on, I feel like there is definitely this new energy, this new person coming around, if you haven't met them already. And I feel like, you know, it may even have been somebody that has been there for you. So maybe you did meet during the time of all this stuff going on, and maybe you weren't ready to date necessarily, but they stand out as somebody who's been there for you. Well, I feel like, you know, for some of you, this could be a friend energy, but like for others of you, I feel like it's definitely somebody who would be good to you romantically. Okay, so along with that, though, I feel like some of you feel like you're at a crossroads. That could be in regards to a job, that could be in regards to a relationship. So maybe some of you, this was about a breakup and the ex, you know, you still have feelings for that ex, even if part of you feels like, no, you know, we shouldn't be together, and then another part of you is entertaining this new energy. Okay, so that's definitely going to be the case for some of you. So, okay, going back to what people are saying then, because there's a lot of different dynamics coming through for this group. So, if it is about an ex with you guys, and that was the big setback, fallout, heartbreak thing going on, then I feel like they're definitely mentioning you to others and saying like how they want back. And if there is a new person, because I'm definitely getting two things going on here, and then the new person is definitely mentioning how they want a shot with you and how amazing they feel like you are. But I feel like, you know, regardless of all that could be going on. And yet I feel like you guys kind of have a standoff energy right now. And it's honestly because you're doing you and you're doing what's right for you. And it's just, I feel like you're in these shades. I can even feel like, you know, like you got a hoodie pulled up and you just kind of want to be incognito. Like, you don't want attention right now. It's kind of like back off is what you're like saying energetically. And on top of that, though, you guys, you're coming across as being attractive. I'm just going to say that. And people are saying that. They think you're strong. They think you're attractive. They think you're hard to get currently. And I do think, you know, they know that you're going through a lot emotionally, so that's also coming through. For some of you, you know, you might actually be having a kind of a temper and attitude is coming through. That's for some of you. And, you know, it's because you're dealing with a lot, I feel. So, yeah, people kind of, you know, are saying like they feel like you basically want to just kind of stay off the grid, so to speak, I'm feeling, and just like doing your own thing and not really, you know, keeping in touch right now, just kind of like processing and dealing is what I'm seeing. But I feel like they totally understand that. So just because they're saying that doesn't mean like anything. It's just people are acknowledging it. It's where you're at right now. All in all, though, people feel like, I feel like you inspire them, whether you realize it or not, because you're so strong and you do move forward no matter what you've been through. And it's like they're just saying like they're there for you, but as well, they know that you guys are independent. You're fierce and you can make it on your own or with somebody. Like, you guys definitely come across like that. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing that they're saying. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 4. Okay, so what is the gossip about you? Okay, group number 4. So right away what I'm seeing is that people acknowledge you guys as being like a solid friend, okay? I'm definitely getting that. I'm also getting the impression though that some of you kind of like disconnected from those that you normally do associate or keep in touch with. And I feel like, so the irony of, you know, people mentioning what a good friend you are and you being there for them and what a solid person you are is that I also feel like you guys kind of retreated from friends. And it's really, I'm getting like to do you type energy, you know, like do what you feel like is right for you to get back to you. So yeah, you definitely kind of took your own personal retreat is what I'm seeing. So people, okay, the song that came to me in regards to that is the Fort Minor song. Where'd you go? I missed you so. Feels like it's been forever since you've been gone, or something like that. Yeah, that's the line though. So I feel like, you know, you've got people missing you, you've got people wanting to talk to you because they do see you highly, you know, as being that friend, that solid person. And I feel like, you know, you just kind of like had to do your own thing though for you. So, you know, you guys, because of that, you have people, you know, checking out your social media. For some of you, I feel like, you know, you even got rid of that, deactivated it. Like, I feel like it's temporary for you, but either way, people are trying to see, like, what have you been up to? Like, they're curious. There's a real curious energy about you guys, and then when I tap into you guys, it's like, it's very mysterious. You know what I mean? Like, you're not giving them a whole lot to go off of. So that's basically it. Like, they can say whatever they want, but it's falling flat because nobody really knows what's up with you, is the impression I'm getting. I'm definitely getting, though, that, you know, I see why people miss you, though. It's like you guys naturally have this giving nature and you want what's best for people, and you really do, I feel like, want everybody to like get along and succeed and do well and live their best life along with yourself. So I'm just getting a real giving nature with this 6 of Earth here. Okay, so along with all that, some of you, this is a general reading, so it's not going to match all of you, but some of you had a setback when it comes to your job or career, and I feel like, you know, it's kind of forced you to soul search and find a new path is what's coming through. So that kind of, you know, could have flipped your world upside down, and I feel like you've been kind of having to navigate, like, basically like tread new water and like really try to find your footing and see like what else is out there, what do you want to get into. And yeah, I see people kind of mentioning that. So the irony about that, and that's not going to be for all of you, but that's coming through for some of you. The irony about that, though, is that, so even though that's coming through, it's kind of like, I do see, though, you guys, like, being, it's coming through, like, hard at work, in regards to something though, okay? So people are mentioning that. It's kind of like your focus and your drive is on working on something, okay? So you're definitely coming across like an Aries in that way. There's something that's got you, like, something is igniting this passion, this flame within you to really like work on something. And the other interesting thing, it's ironic because the whole job card is like flipped, but I feel like, you know, people also, they're noticing though that like, and they're saying that you guys are independent, you know, you do come across like you're whole, you're complete, you don't need anyone, like relationship wise, like you're open to it, but, and even friend wise, honestly, like they kind of feel like, wow, like, does this person not need us like we thought? And it's like, it's not that, you know, it's just like you come across like you are self-sufficient, you can take care of yourself, yet I do feel like, you know, you're gonna come back around to those people. It's just, it's a temporary thing, you know, like I've been saying, you getting right with you. So on top of the Aries, you guys are also coming across like a Capricorn. Like I said, like, yeah, like it's like nose to the grindstone type feeling. Like you guys are definitely like, your attention, energy, and focus is definitely on something that it takes like a bit of time, I feel like, to accomplish. And that is like what you guys are doing. So on top of getting right with you, you guys are coming across like you're working on something. And for those of you that the job wasn't, you know, like, didn't fall away, I feel like that could even be what it is for you. Okay, so along with the Aries, you guys also come across as being like competitive. Okay, so you have like this competitive spirit about you, and I feel like you guys also like, I feel like you thrive off challenge, and you like want to see not only what can you accomplish, but like be the best that you can be type feeling, okay? I'm just, yeah, it's like kind of like you're in competition with yourself. Like you're always trying to elevate, and you know, and so yeah, people notice that about you, you know? Like you just have this like, I want to be the best, or like, why bother, you know? It's a little bit of Virgo. You guys definitely come across like an earth sign energetically, so I wouldn't be surprised if you had earth strong in your chart. But either way, that's what you're coming across like. Okay. So there is something that you guys do that you do it like I was saying, like, yeah, you know, you already have that attitude and mentality of, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to pretty much be better than everybody else at it. And yet I feel like there is something in particular though that you guys do that does come across as being better than everybody. Okay, so like I said, yes, you guys can come across as being competitive, independent, and even fierce at times. Okay, so I feel like, you know, when people talk about this, like you don't hesitate to like cut people out. And it's kind of like you feel like, you know, who you let in determines like where you go in life, and you want those that will help you elevate. So that's like what you keep in your life. Group number 4. Okay, so this is interesting. You guys are seen to, okay, so I feel like you're definitely seen to be attractive, but it's kind of like, I feel like you kind of have this vibe right now where you're not really interested in others, so it's making you come across as being mysterious and attractive. And so I feel like, you know, you might have people trying to hit you up. And I just feel like I'm getting this image of like you wanting to like put your hoodie, like the hood above your head, and just like put sunglasses on, you know, kind of like this person's covered, and just like wanting to be incognito. Like you're just like got this like, and this is funny because this came to me about group 3 as well. So 3 and 4 have this in common. And it's funny because 1 and 2 had something in common. But anyway, and it's kind of like, you're just like, yeah, like, just leave me alone is what I'm getting. And it's just currently, I don't feel like this is all the time. And I'm literally feeling like the opposite is kind of happening. And it's just like, you're getting attention when you don't want it. And then like when you kind of do miss it or want it, I feel like, you feel like, well, where is it? So it's interesting how that happens. But yeah, it's kind of like, just that whole like when you're really doing you and doing your own thing, how like when you're not actively looking, it's like, it's funny how the attention it just finds you, and it's because you have that like ease in that area because you're not looking, So, yeah. But either way, I feel like you are enigmatic. Like people can't quite put their finger on you. They can't read you. They can't figure you out. And I feel like people are also mentioning that about you. And I feel like you like it that way. So that's interesting. Okay, so somebody else is coming across as feeling like you and them, it's like serendipity that you even met. Okay. And I feel like the stars are like standing out to me. Like there's a connection with stars between you and this person. Or maybe, you two think of each other when you look at the stars. There's just something coming through about being outside and looking at the sky and a connection with this person. So that's going to go for some of you. Okay, so for some of you, somebody I feel like wants a family with you, and I feel like this is somebody like kind of like got an ex energy from the past type feeling. I feel like you are over this person though, like real talk, but yeah, that's coming through though. Okay, and if you and this person have mutual friends, I feel like, yeah, like they've told them, like, me and this person, we should be together. Oh, and the other message that's coming through is for some of you, you do have a kid with this person, and that's also like, them saying to mutual friends, and maybe that's even who you guys cut off from, but they're like, yeah, so-and-so is being kind of stubborn. They feel like you're being stubborn and kind of petty, childish vibes are coming through. And they think you need to give them a clean slate and move forward and be a family. That's coming through. And then, like I said, I feel like there's a new person who's also like thinking about you guys, and that's more the serendipity person because it's got a newer feel to it and more magical with the stars. And just like the X energy feels heavier over here. Even if whether there's a kid involved or not, that's just like what's coming through for that. Okay, so this is interesting though. People are also saying like those that you do keep in touch with feel like you're really good at like communicating as well. Okay, so going back to that X-like energy though, I feel like you guys also feel like they come across as being childish and petty and immature. So I feel like that's why you honestly feel like you're over this. But yeah, I do, like I said, there is talk amongst the ex and any mutual friends, but it's mostly, I think, about how they feel like you're playing hard to get. So yeah. Okay, so the other thing that's coming across is that I feel like somebody really admires, like somebody's intrigued by your perspective on things, and I feel like they talk about that to others. Like there's some way that you view things that is, yeah, I'm getting like you look at something like completely different, and whether this person actually acknowledges it to you or not, I feel like they're mentioning it to somebody. Another thing that is coming through is that I feel like people are mentioning like that they definitely see you like working hard, and I feel like you're juggling a lot right now, and it's kind of like it's got that feeling of Well, one, you're being admired for like how hardworking you are and how well you do what it is that you do. But on the other hand, like I feel like people think like you need to take more of a break is what's coming through and like have fun. Like I feel like and that goes for some of you. Like if you feel like you're not as balanced lately, like that's the word that's coming through with that, then I feel like, this will fit you. But if you feel like you are, then this message isn't for you. But yeah, I'm just getting like this, like, kind of like, people want you to just kind of like kick back every once in a while and kind of just like relax is what's coming through and have fun. Because you do have a relaxed, laid back side to you. Okay, it's not all go-getter and productive. And I feel like, that's also being talked about. And I feel like, it's just people that care for you. They want you to be balanced. Okay, group number 4. This is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.